When you turn 65 and beyond, have you ever stopped and asked yourself, who will truly be there for me? When you're younger, the answer seems easy. Your children, your partner, your siblings, maybe even your closest friends. But as the years go by, life changes. People get older, they get busy, priorities shift, and sometimes the people you thought would always be there just aren't. Not because they don't love you, but because life is complicated. And that's when you realize something very important. Real support doesn't always come from people. Real support comes from the foundation you build within yourself. In this video, we'll talk about 6 strong and steady pillars you can build in your life. Pillars that give you strength, peace, and security, especially after 60. This isn't about pushing people away. It's about understanding where true stability comes from and making sure you're never left vulnerable or powerless again. Let's begin. Pillar 1. Your financial independence, the support that never leaves you. Narrator. Let's be honest, money isn't everything, but after 60, it becomes more important than ever. Not for luxury, but for freedom, peace, security. Think of Richard. He's 72 now. When he was younger, he helped his children through college. He gave money when they needed it. He thought, one day if I need help, they'll be there for me. Then came a health problem, a sudden surgery. The medical bills wiped out his savings. He turned to his kids for help. But they were struggling too. Mortgages, bills, raising their own families. They cared. But they couldn't help. And Richard realized he needed a plan, not a promise. After 60, your financial independence becomes your shield. It's not about being rich, it's about being prepared. Ask yourself, do I have enough savings for emergencies? Is my income reliable? Do I know how to manage my money? If not, start now. Learn to budget, avoid unnecessary debt, make wise spending choices. Because when you have financial independence, you're not just buying food or paying rent, you're buying peace of mind. Pillar 2, your physical health, the foundation of your freedom. You can have all the money in the world, but if your body can't carry you through life, your freedom disappears. After 60, your body becomes either your best friend or your biggest challenge. And here's the truth. No one else can take care of your body for you. Not your kids, not your spouse, not even your doctor. It's on you. Meet Carl. He was always active when he was young, played sports, loved hiking. Then he retired and stopped moving. He said, "I'll get back to it soon." But soon turned into years. And one day he realized walking up the stairs was hard. Bending over was painful. His energy was gone. He needed help just getting around. His kids visited when they could, but they had their lives. So Carl made a decision to take his health back. He started walking every day, eating better, going to his checkups. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. And now he doesn't have to depend on anyone, because his health stands by him. You don't need to run marathons, just move your body, eat nutritious foods, get regular checkups, listen to the signals your body gives, because your body is your home, and the stronger it is, the longer you can live on your terms. Pillar 3, your social circle, companionship that keeps you alive. Narrator: loneliness after 60 is more common than people admit. Friends move, spouses pass away, children grow busy, and slowly, your circle shrinks. That's what happened to Margaret. At 73, she was living alone. Her sons called sometimes, but the visits became fewer. She waited for the phone to ring. Some days it didn't. Then Margaret made a bold choice. She joined a book club, took a painting class, reached out to an old friend, and her life changed. Suddenly she was laughing again, sharing meals, feeling like she mattered. Friendships aren't a luxury. They're medicine. They lift your mood. They keep your mind sharp. They remind you that you're not invisible. So don't wait for others to reach out. Be the one who builds the connection. Whether it's a church group, a walking club, a neighbor, or someone you meet at the park, keep building your community, because companionship keeps your soul alive. Pillar 4, your sense of purpose, the inner flame that guides you. Narrator: purpose is like a compass. Without it, you drift. After retirement, many people feel lost. The kids are grown, the work is done, the house is quiet. You start wondering, what am I supposed to do now? That's how George felt. At 70, he was retired, comfortable, but bored. The days felt long. He watched TV, napped, repeated. Then he remembered his love for teaching. He started volunteering at a school, showing kids how to build simple projects. Suddenly, he had a reason to wake up in the morning. And that's what purpose does. It gives your days meaning. Purpose doesn't have to be big. It can be a garden you care for, a child you mentor, a skill you learn, a journal you write, a place you volunteer. It's not about impressing others. It's about feeding your own soul. When you have purpose, you're not just alive. You're truly living. Pillar 5, your emotional resilience, your inner strength. Narrator: life after 60 still brings heartbreak, loss, change, loneliness, fear, and sometimes the people you hoped would support you emotionally can't. Not because they don't love you, but because they're hurting too. That's why emotional resilience matters so much. Meet Helen. She lost her husband of 40 years. At first, she leaned on her children, but over time, they returned to their own routines. She felt alone, but she chose not to let the pain break her. Helen joined a grief group, started journaling, practiced daily gratitude, and slowly she healed. She didn't need someone else to fix her sadness. She discovered the strength to heal herself. Emotional resilience isn't pretending to be okay. It's saying, I will face this. I will grow from this. When you build inner strength, you stop waiting for someone to rescue you, because you become your own anchor. Pillar 6, your ability to adapt. The secret to thriving. Narrator: the only constant in life is change. After 60, you lose people, health shifts, the world moves faster. If you resist change, you suffer, but if you adapt, you thrive. Frank, at 78, struggled when his close friends moved away. He felt forgotten, but instead of staying stuck, he did something new. He joined an online group, learned video calling, found new friendships. He changed with the times, and found happiness again. Being adaptable means letting go of what was, embracing what is, being open to what could be. Try new things, meet new people, learn a new skill, because the more flexible you are, the less life can break you. Adaptability is not about giving up, it's about growing up over and through anything. Pillar 7. Your daily routine. The small habits that shape a strong life. Narrator. It might sound simple, but your daily routine can be one of your greatest sources of strength after 60. Why? Because what you do every day shapes how you feel, how you think, and how you live. Let's look at Maria, 69 years old. After retiring, her days felt empty. She stayed in bed longer, skipped meals, and watched too much TV. She started feeling tired, unmotivated, and even sad. One day she realized, I need structure again. So she started small. She set a wake-up time, took a short morning walk, made a healthy breakfast, spent 30 minutes reading something inspiring, and she wrote down 3 things she was grateful for. That simple routine brought her energy back. She felt clearer, happier, more in control. Your routine doesn't have to be complicated. It just needs to include things that move your body, feed your mind, lift your spirit. For example, wake up at the same time each day, drink a glass of water, stretch, or go for a walk, eat a balanced breakfast, spend time outdoors or in quiet reflection, talk to someone you care about, go to bed at a peaceful hour. A steady routine helps you feel safe, focused, and calm, especially when life outside feels uncertain, because when your days have rhythm, your life has balance. Pillar 8. Your environment. The space that supports your peace of mind. Narrator. After 60, your surroundings matter more than ever. Your home, your room, your little corner of the world, these spaces should nourish your spirit, not drain it. Clutter, noise, and messiness can make you feel anxious, stuck, or tired, even if you don't realize it. Now think of someone like Rose, 74. She lived alone in the same house for 40 years. It was filled with old furniture, piles of papers, and unused items. She said, I feel overwhelmed, but I don't know why. One day, with the help of a neighbor, she started cleaning. They donated what she didn't use, organized the kitchen, made her bedroom cozier, added fresh flowers and soft lighting. And guess what? Rose said, it feels like I can breathe again. Your environment should feel like a place of peace and safety. It should support your health, your joy, and your independence. Ask yourself, is my home easy to move around in? Is it clean and calming? Are there things I don't need anymore that I could let go of? Does this space reflect who I am now, not just who I used to be? Make your space a gentle partner in your daily life. Even small changes like opening the windows, lighting a candle, or adding a photo that makes you smile can make a big difference, because your space speaks to your soul, and a peaceful environment gives you the energy to thrive. Pillar 9. Your self-compassion. The way you speak to yourself matters. Narrator. Here's something most people forget. How you talk to yourself becomes how you live. After 60, it's easy to look in the mirror and feel critical. You might say, I'm too old, I'm not useful anymore, or I wish I looked the way I used to. But those thoughts can quietly steal your joy. Now let's meet Daniel. He's 71. He always put others first. His job, his family, his community. But when he looked at himself, he only saw flaws. Gray hair, wrinkles, less energy. Then one day, his granddaughter said, "Grandpa, you're my hero." And something clicked. He realized he had spent years being kind to everyone, except himself. So Daniel started speaking differently. He said things like, "I'm proud of how far I've come. My body is aging, but it's still strong. I deserve peace and joy." And the more he spoke kindly to himself, the more confident, joyful, and alive he became. Self-compassion is not selfish, it's survival. It means forgiving yourself for mistakes, celebrating your journey, being patient with your emotions. Final thoughts. Who truly stands by your side after 60? Narrator. So, who will really stand by your side as you grow older? It's not always your family, not always your friends. It's the strength you build inside, the life you choose to create, the habits you grow every day. When you have these 6 pillars, you are never alone. Financial independence to protect your freedom, good health to carry you through each day, friendships to fill your heart, purpose to guide your soul, emotional resilience to carry you through storms, adaptability to move forward no matter what. These pillars are yours to build. No one can take them away. And when you build them strong, you'll never have to beg for support, feel helpless, or wait for someone else to save you. Because you'll already be standing tall on a foundation that you built. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and share. We'd love to hear from you. What pillar are you working on in your life right now? And don't forget to subscribe. Your support helps us keep creating content that speaks to your heart. You are stronger than you think, and your best years are still ahead. Would you like this script formatted into scenes for a voiceover or split into parts for YouTube chapters?